Welcome to Earth Archives. As you all know from school, Isaac Newton was the founder of classical physics, and his discovery of universal gravitation influenced the subsequent development of physics. However, many people may not be aware of Newton's role in a certain field. It takes more effort and will be difficult for you to imagine, that is alchemy. Today we will talk about this story that is not told in history textbooks. Before the program starts, please help share and subscribe to the Earth Archives channel. Thank you. In the annals of scientific history, Sir Isaac Newton stands as an iconic figure, celebrated for his groundbreaking work in physics and mathematics. However, behind the veil of his renowned scientific achievements lies a lesser-known facet of Newton's life, an alchemical journey shrouded in mysticism and the pursuit of the legendary Philosopher's Stone. This unbroken narrative, absent of paragraphs, delves into Newton's enigmatic exploration of alchemy and the alchemical principles that captivated his intellectual pursuits. Our story begins with Newton's early life in the 17th century, the absence of paragraphs symbolizing the seamless transition from his humble beginnings to the corridors of academia. Born in Woolsthorpe, England, Newton's insatiable curiosity emerged early, foreshadowing the intellectual prowess that would characterize his later years. As the narrative unfolds, we follow Newton's academic journey to Cambridge University. The absence of paragraphs captures the fluid evolution of his intellectual pursuits, where the young scholar immersed himself in the realms of mathematics and natural philosophy. Newton's brilliance soon became evident, laying the foundation for his later contributions to science. The unbroken thread of the story leads us to the publication of Newton's magnum opus, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica. The absence of paragraphs symbolizes the interconnected nature of this seminal work, where Newton formulates the laws of motion and the law of universal gravitation, revolutionizing our understanding of the physical world. However, amidst his scientific pursuits, Newton harbored a deep fascination with alchemy, a passion often obscured by the brilliance of his mathematical mind. The narrative turns to the alchemical manuscripts and laboratory notes that Newton meticulously maintained, the absence of paragraphs mirroring the seamless integration of his scientific and alchemical endeavors. As the story progresses, we delve into the esoteric world of alchemy, a discipline rooted in the transformation of base metals into gold and the quest for the Philosopher's Stone, believed to grant immortality. The absence of paragraphs captures the continuous dialogue between Newton's scientific rigor and his alchemical aspirations, revealing a complex interplay of reason and mysticism. Newton's alchemical Odyssey takes center stage, guiding us through his experimentation with alchemical processes and the deciphering of cryptic alchemical texts. The absence of paragraphs symbolizes the unbroken connection between his alchemical pursuits and the broader tapestry of his life, where the pursuit of hidden knowledge becomes a parallel journey to his scientific endeavors. The narrative unveils Newton's interpretation of alchemical symbolism, where the magnum opus, the great work of alchemy, is paralleled with his scientific quest for the unified laws of nature. The absence of paragraphs captures the seamless integration of these dual pursuits, where the alchemical allegories become a canvas for expressing profound scientific insights. Newton's study of the legendary Philosopher's Stone becomes a metaphorical quest for the ultimate understanding of matter and transformation. The absence of paragraphs symbolizes the unbroken thread, where alchemical transmutation and the laws of motion converge in Newton's mind, shaping a worldview that bridges the tangible and the mystical. Our story then meanders through the societal context of Newton's time, where alchemy was not only an intellectual pursuit but also a cultural phenomenon. The absence of paragraphs captures the continuous dialogue between Newton's private alchemical studies and the broader currents of alchemical thought in the 17th century. As Newton's alchemical pursuits intertwine with his scientific legacy, the narrative explores the impact of his work on the subsequent development of chemistry. The absence of paragraphs symbolizes the seamless integration, where Newton's alchemical insights, despite being dismissed by some of his contemporaries, contributed to the evolving understanding of chemical processes. In the grand tapestry of Newton's life, the story circles back to his later years, where he retreated from public life to focus on alchemy and theology. The absence of paragraphs symbolizes the timeless resonance of Newton's alchemical journey, an integral part of his intellectual legacy that often escapes the spotlight of historical narratives. Newton's alchemical Odyssey, Unraveling the Mysteries of the Philosopher's Stone, invites us to explore the lesser-known realms of Newton's life, where the absence of paragraphs mirrors the seamless integration of his scientific and alchemical pursuits. As the narrative unfolds, it encourages us to appreciate the complexity of Newton's intellectual landscape, a terrain where reason and mysticism coexist, and the pursuit of knowledge transcends the boundaries of conventional disciplines.